Hi, I'm China. I'm setting up for the month of November in my A6 Stalogy. I'll be using these beautiful printables, Antique Journalists by Crafty Planner Queen. You can purchase these off of her Etsy shop. They do come pre-cropped if you have a Cricut or silhouette. I just printed these on normal paper and I did resize them so that they are small enough to fit into my Stalogy, and I just cut them out with my detail stickers and I'm going to paste them into my notebook. I did want to use this larger sticker, so I am just fussy cutting around that doll. She's so beautiful and I thought she would make a great staple piece on my title spread, which is what I'm going to be working on first. I wanted to add a little texture to the page, so I am using this polka dot washi, and then I'm going to layer this brown grid washi on top, and I'll be incorporating that onto each spread that I make here just to tie all of the spreads together. I'm really excited for the start of a new month. It gives me the opportunity to have like a mini fresh start and just reevaluate how my year is going and think about what changes I can make. So I'm going to wrap up this spread by writing November in this kind of stretched script at the top of the page. I'm using a 0.38 Muji, and I like the simplicity. I tend to be very simple when it comes to decorating this notebook. The next spread that I'm going to be working on is a spread to make a list of monthly priorities. I'm going to use that layered washi again, but instead of on the bottom, I wanted to bring that up to the top left corner of the spread, and then I'll be layering this little antique clipboard with a note on it and floral on top. And then I'm just going to use this Tombow dual brush pen in color 997 to write priority at the top. And I'm going to create an ombre effect with the lettering by going over just the top of each letter again. And you can see that it's darker on the top and then lighter on the bottom. I've been setting up these monthly priority spreads for the last 3 months, and they've been incredibly helpful. I try to think of this as in if there's nothing else that I get done this month, what are 3 things that I'll feel good about if I accomplish them? And sometimes it's just like make an eye doctor appointment. And then sometimes they're like larger things as well. Because we're getting ready to go into another year, I wanted to make my priorities around destashing and decluttering. There's just a lot of stuff that I have accumulated, and I think getting rid of them before going into the new year would be great. So I want to organize my clothes. I want to clean out the trunk of my car because it has become the kitchen junk drawer. And then I also wanted to put in a little kind of easy priority that if I get it done, it will be simple to do. So one of my favorite artists is coming into town, and I want to purchase a concert ticket to see them. The next spread is going to be a reading log, and I thought this sticker that has, I think it's a journal, but I'm going to say it's a book. It has a journal with some florals and a cup of coffee. I thought this would go perfect on this spread. I'm writing reading log with the same brush pen as previously, and I'm going to do that ombre effect as well, and then bring the washi that I'm going to layer across both sheets. So I did set a yearly reading goal for myself. It is to read 15 books, and I am currently at 10. That's including the 2 books that you're going to see me log today. And so I have 5 more books to go and 2 months to read them. So my goal is to read 2 more books this month, and maybe I have some break time in December around the holidays, hoping that I can get through 3 books then. I printed out these book covers with my photo printer. The first book that I read this month was Britney Spears' memoir, The Woman in Me. It is so good. I read it in literally a day and a half, which is why I was able to put this down for the month of November. Highly recommend if you were like a 90s kid like me. And then the second book that I'm putting down is Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver. It's the second book in her 3 book series called Delirium, where love is seen as a disease. And it's kind of like a post apocalyptic, definitely, I think, young adult novel. Um, I'm already started the third book in the series, so I'm going to complete it. If you have any book recommendations, please let me know. I've got 5 more to finish, so I'm open to anything that you all are reading. Would love to hear what you're reading. So, the next spread that I'm going to put together is going to be a gratitude spread. I am putting this grid washi down and then layering these stickers on top, similar to what I did in my priorities spread. And this is going to be a very simple spread. It is November, and we should be expressing gratitude every day, although I have to say, I haven't been the best at doing that. So I wanted to make this spread so that I can come back to it throughout the month and just write down some things that I am grateful for. All right, and the last spread that we're going to be working on today is just a breakdown of how I want to organize my closet. So, one of the priorities that I had was to organize and clean my clothes, and it helps me in this commonplace book to break down maybe some larger tasks that seem really big into smaller tasks. So, I'm going to do that on this page. I put these 2 little postcards down at the bottom, and I had a little scrap from that antique sticker that's on the gratitude page. I'm going to put that down as well. Layer that washi, and then I put this collect memories down sticker down on that gratitude page, but I didn't really like it there. So I picked that up, it ripped my page, and that's okay. But I did find this beautiful butterfly. It was in a recollection sticker book, and I added that to the left side and put some dots to make it look like it was floating or coming from those postcards on the bottom. I really like that little cluster at the bottom of the page. So I'm writing closet, and I found this organizing sticker, and I'm going to do similar to what I did on my priorities page. It's something about breaking things down into 3 steps that really works for me. So I am going to use those number stickers to write 1, 2, and 3, and then just break down the tasks. So I need to first go through all of my clothes, see what I'm going to keep. I'd really love to donate some clothes. And then there are just some things that I've had all of my life that I keep convincing myself I'm going to wear again. And it's finally time to let those things go. So I will discard those. I need to purchase some new furniture, a dresser or a bureau, something to just organize my clothes. And then once I have the furniture, I'm going to organize and put everything away and just set myself up for the new year. So this is going to wrap up my setup for November. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in my next one.